Hey everybody, this is Emerald Stars, and welcome to another episode of Vintage Story on the Aura Fury server. Let's have some fun. I've decided that my poor sheep here have lived in a hole in the ground long enough, so I've been doing a little terraforming around here, and I will eventually be building them a cozy little home to call their own. And I think to do that, I want to kind of smooth down this hill a little bit, maybe not completely flatten it out, but at least take off this first layer here. And to do so, I'm going to need to move all of this stuff into my house, since this was my kind of starting area and I don't need it really any longer. And I'm kind of getting tired of running back and forth between the two locations, so I am going to be moving all of this over into there and digging out a cellar over there so that I don't have to cook over here anymore, and overall just making my life easier and less running around. So I'm gonna get started on that and I'll be back. There we go. All the stuff that was over there has now been moved over, and I put these on here just temporarily until I get this whole structure built up to keep the rain off of my fires here. And I am smelting up some copper since I am out of pickaxes, except this iron one that has a teeny bit of durability on it left that I don't want to use up. But yeah, I just wanted to start making a couple more copper tools, and I will be kind of flattening this little spot here out just to bring it down to probably, I don't know, maybe this level, take down these two levels so that I can fill in this and raise up this area that the sheep are in and actually build them a nice little pen. Now that I have, how many is that? 5? I have 5 sheep. That's cool. 2 generation 2s, or 1 generation 2. That's really neat. Okay, well, here is the basic plan for my little shed, animal shed here. And before you run away in terror and just hate my channel, I have plans for this. It's not going to be this awful, and a lot of it involves the chisel. I'm going to be coming in and filling in gaps. I just wanted to use the half slabs because I didn't want the walls to be an entire block thick. I want them to be kind of like half of a slab width, so more like this thick. So there is going to be a lot of chiseling that is going to go into this build here to make it look better. Like this here, I'm gonna rotate that out. And a lot of these blocks, I didn't even bother to fix their orientation when I placed them down because I'm just going to be able to rotate them and manipulate them with the chisel anyway. So I didn't see that it was necessary to deal with that initially. So I'm going to go in and make this hodgepodge ramshackle awfulness something beautiful, hopefully. Here it is, looking a little bit better. I still need to add the thatched roof, and I will be adding in some details in the gables when I do that. I just need to go and cut down a ton of hay. So I don't really know, how big are these pens supposed to be? Is this sufficient? Is this overkill? I don't know. So another thing that I added in, here, let me get a free hand here. Since sheep can be pretty lethal in the beginning, I added in these little feed windows so that I can access their troughs without getting murdered. So there's their little trough, and I can shut those little windows. And I figured, because I've heard a lot of people say that their sheep escape because the trough is too close to the gate, so that's why I put it in the little lean-to shed here, barn, whatever you want to call it, so that they wouldn't climb on top of them and climb out. And so I added in these details, and I'm pretty sure a sheep can't fit through there. So I am going to go chop down all the grasses to put a roof on this thing. Well, we're at a bit of a conundrum. Last night I kind of finished this enough to get them out of the little pit, and they all came right out, and it was the cutest thing. They all came and just like laid down in the stable and went to sleep. But now I can't get the stupid things out of the hole. They just stay in it. It's like Stockholm syndrome or something. And they just won't leave. Oh, sorry, I thought she was leaping up to get me. And they're just staying in this hole, and I've tried to get them out, and I tried to give them more food. Oh, fart. Sorry. But they won't leave. I need to fill in this hole so that they won't come back, but obviously there's too many hitboxes going on in there, and stupid sheep. Oh well. I have a little bit left to finish on this piece here. I just need to do a little chiseling. Okay. There we go. I think that is this little shed done. Hey look, there's one sheep out. Is she gonna hurt me? No? Okay. Just stay away from the ram, because he's the one with the attitude. Yes, sheepies, leave. Go, go. Get out of here. Ha! Success. Minor success. Come on. This is not a sleep place. Move your fat butt. I'm pretty proud of this little area. I think it's neat. Oh, come on. Really? You had to lay down right there, right when I was trying to put down a block of dirt? It's like they're doing it on purpose. They know they're annoying me. Oh well, whatever, sheep. Live in a hole. I built you a lovely stable and you can just live in a hole. But yeah, here's the nice outside view of it. Little thatched roof stable with the little easy access food flaps. Kind of show them in more practice right now. I'm a little concerned about this kid. This that's a goat. Lamb, the little lamb getting out through these holes. But anyway, I can open them and feed them because sheep have a bad attitude, and I don't want to get gored trying to feed them. Did they get out? Oh, I thought he was charging me. Oh, really? Come on. One out and one in? It's like one step forward and two steps back. Come on, sheep. Alright, I'll deal with you guys later. There we go. They finally all got out of the hole. So I was able to fill that in, and now we have our lovely stables, and they seem to be enjoying it. And this one is always laying there on the outside. I don't know why it doesn't just go inside and be with the others, but whatever, boo. You do you. So I think my next project is going to be starting some roads. So I really want to have a road that connects my base and Raylus's base, just because I'm still spawning at their base when I die. So I'd like a path that'll come along here. And then I want to get a base out to Lena, because there's going to be a road connecting her base to the 3000 teleporter, because there's a teleporter at spawn that'll spawn you out to 3000, because there are getting to be too many people that were at spawn and the resources were just too picked over. So I am going to start with this road because it's obviously the smaller of the two, and see how far I get before I just completely throw in the towel. It is now August in the game. As you can see, I got this, this is the HUD Clock mod, and it's just client side, so it's not something that would mess with the server, so you can get it if you're on a server. And I really like it because otherwise I'm always like pressing C to figure out what time of day it is and what season we're in, so it's really convenient to have it all just right there at a glance. And so we are starting to see some autumn color here in the leaves, and I just have to say I'm a whole lot better off this year than I was last year. And right now I am just kind of stripping some of the leaves off of these trees to get some extra sticks, because I want to go spelunking and find find cool things in caves that I haven't found before. I don't know what I will do with the cool stuff that I find, considering I still don't have a temporal gear to fix any kind of translocators, even if I did find them, but I don't know. I want to go spend some time in the caves and see what there is to see, and hope I don't die. And I have Gambeson armor. I don't have it on right now because it does take a toll on your food saturation as well as speed. So it's not something that I wear in just day-to-day life because it makes me slow and hungry. And so it is currently in a chest. So I am going to not chop down the trees. I'll chop them down later when I decide I need the wood for it from them. But I am going to get these leaves. Oh, and my shears broke. So I'm gonna collect a bunch of leaves. I've got some sticks burning on the fire to turn into torches, and because last time I only had a stack of torches and it was not enough. I was in the dark way sooner than I would have liked. So I am going to make a lot more torches and bring a lot more ladders, and so that means a ton of sticks. So I'm going to be punching these leaves here for a while until I feel like I've got a decent supply, and then I will head into a cave somewhere. I've got to find a cave and go in that cave, but I mean, they've got to be all over the place, right? That's not a cave down there. I made that hole. But yeah, they shouldn't be too hard to find a cave somewhere. And so I'm excited to go exploring, and I will bring you guys back in when something fun and interesting happens. Since all of my caving expeditions are pretty much me just freaking out and jumping at every single noise, including the noises that my kids make. So yeah, spelunking with me is a bit of a nerve-wracking experience, and I don't know how much of it I'm going to film just because I'm a little bit ridiculous. So I will see you in a bit. As I was wandering around in the dark trying to find a cave to explore, I came across this. And I've been watching Nathan's videos, and he talks a lot about meteors. And so as I was looking at it and thinking, that's an odd shape, I come over here and we have Swivet stones. So for those of you that don't know what that means, this is a meteor with meteoric iron. And it's probably a really teeny tiny one. Hey look, there's at least another piece. So I'm going to expose as much of this as I can, but then I'm going to have to go back to my base and get my iron pick to be able to mine out this meteoric iron here. And even with just these two chunks, that's enough for me to get a single ingot and a pick, or, well, probably a pick, because that's what's most useful to me in that material. So I'm going to mine out all of this suvite, and then go back to my base and get my iron pick. Wow, I gotta say, this is a really beautiful area that I was just stumbling through in the dark. I never would have guessed that these enormous mountains were around when all I could see is the base of them, and basically I said a bunch of nope, not gonna climb that. So it's a good thing I didn't try to, because I would have spent a long time trying to scale a mountain that size. Oh, here, it's daytime. Let's get this out of my offhand so I don't take the hit on my saturation, or my satiety. I didn't say that. Satiety? I don't know how to pronounce it. Native copper. Let's go on ahead and mark that on our way home here. Alright, I've got my iron pick, and I'm heading back to mine out that meteor. Alright, now to begin the long process of mining out this iron. Oh yeah, breaking the one broke the other. Neat. Oh, and I got more than one piece from it. meteoric iron piece. 5 from that one. And just because I want to see how many I get from this one, I will mine it as well. So then I'll know how many ingots of iron I have. 11. So I have 5 ingots of iron. That's so cool. I have got to keep my eye open for more of those meteors. So, as I keep my eye open for a nice spelunking cave, now that it's daytime and I can see where I'm going, mostly see where I'm going, because these gigantic mountains are a little intense, but it's beautiful scenery here. Is that flint? Probably. Lead. I don't know if there is much use for lead. Lead? Is it smelted or alloyed into anything? Malabdachakos? Probably butchered that. And those pretty much just make plates. And yeah. It's not a whole lot that lead does at this point. It's a really pretty black ingot though. I wonder if I should get some of it or I'll just mark it on here. Where's my little... There we are. Lost in the chalk. What color? Purple? It's kind of a fuchsia, but I guess that works. Lead. And if future that becomes useful, I will know where it is. So let's go putzing around a little bit more. Always pick up the flint. Well, here's a mine shaft type cave. Shall we go have a peek? Well, that was a bit of a bust, huh? Well, that was a fruitless tunnel. Shall we press on and find another? Well, I found some more of this lead. I wonder if the guys in chat know anything about what lead is useful for. This kind of looks like one of those surface things that just pops out in a minute. But maybe not. This is a decent supply of chalk, too. There's some more of that lead. That's quite the ways down. Trying to figure out exactly how I would... I mean, I guess I could just drop down a bunch of ladders, but I don't really want to waste all my ladders on that. Okay, maybe if I can get over to that face, kind of mine it flush a little, I can do my every other thing with the ladders over here. And go down that way. Okay, let's light it up before we get ganked. Alright, this turned out to be more of a cave than I thought. And tons of chalk. I need to come here for my quarrying. Oh, well, look at that. Surprise, surprise. There's the surface. Man, I am having no luck with this spelunking stuff. Do you guys really ever go exploring in caves? Because, I mean, with the prospecting pick, you can pretty much decide... Oh, hey! Bookshelves. Metal torch holder? Okay, so... Turns out this wasn't nearly as a bust as I thought it was. Okay, I need to remember to stop breaking things with torches, because I watch my playbacks and it sounds horrible, so I'm so sorry, guys. Let's drop a torch down here, and so we're not disturbed. Oh, wow, look at this. A tapestry. This was an incredible find, guys. A lot of firewood. An Omok tabletop. I've seen those from traders and they're expensive. Wow. Ooh, a scarf. Huntsman tunic. That's cool. Brown clay bricks. There are so many awesome treasures here, guys. Bookshelves. Okay, so I'm glad we came into this cave after all. I was going to make an axe really quick, though. Oh crap, that's not an axe, that's a shovel. So I am breaking things with an axe instead of trying to go at it with my torch. Sorry for that, guys. Look how stable. I mean, I know it's still going down, but it's going down very slowly. Look at all this firewood. Can you pick up tapestries? Like, if I try and break this off the wall, is it gonna ruin it? Because I wouldn't want to do that. Oh, I have this lovely table and chairs now that I can put in my little breakfast nook area. Clothes? Yeah, I'm gonna take these bookshelves. That's so cool. Oh, there's more, guys. Oh, something sounds angry in here. Oh, right. Don't hit with the torch. Sorry. Oh, I just keep waiting for it to, like, jump out at me, because something is in here. And it is not pleased. Hey. Okay. I'll probably come back and dig those up. But look at all that's in here. It's gonna take me a while to clear all of this out. Get all the aged wood that's here, and what's in the crate here? Oh dear. My inventory is under a lot of stress. Let's see. I don't even have an empty hand here. Let me eat this. And if I eat this also, then this can stack. Okay. That takes care of a little bit. What's in crates? Can you use crates, or are they just decorative only? Oh, I hate the sound of the drifters. It is so scary. Yeah, that one's open. Okay, so our vessel is pretty large, and I think I can carry this on my back. Yeah, okay. I'll be able to carry that on my back. So I am going to go through and collect as much as I can. I'm trying to find my axe. There it is. And I'll be back. Oh, hey, I dug up the bony soil and I found tin ore here. Wow, this place is like the gift that just keeps on giving. I am so happy with this place. Alright, I'm gonna keep mining everything out. So I think what I'm gonna do is place down all of this firewood, because I definitely don't need that in my inventory, or really to take it home. So I'm gonna put all of that down and then mine up the tin that's here, because with this tin I can get into the Bronze Age, which is pretty awesome. So I'm gonna just put all of these down here. Okay, and then mine up this tin and make room in my inventory as needed. Well, with that sufficiently mined out, I think, it's time to go outside and brave the drifters that I've been hearing rumbling this entire time I've been mining, and I am not ashamed to say I'm more than a little terrified about what awaits me out there. So, I'm going to get all of the building blocks I have available to me and keep them close in case I need to wall myself in somewhere. And peek and see what's out here. Can they get through a one wide hull, drifters? Because if they can, it's terrifying. Okay. I don't see any here. Maybe they were in a cave that was deeper than the one that I was in. Gosh, I just saw one. Ooh, I jumped again. Well, hello there, Mr. Drifter. Hey, you're a surface drifter. You're not even that bad. Dang it. Oh, this one's coming for me. No, 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 no. Why do I play survival games? I'm so bad at them. Sorry, I was just checking to make sure that there wasn't anything else coming for me. I think I did it. Oh, someone else. That one is not. Oh, that is still a surface drifter. Okay. So, 3 down. Let's put a little light in here in case any others decide to sneak up on me while I harvest these. So, yes, there's more cave, but my inventory is pretty full, and I don't want to spend any more time in here. I've done enough for the right now. Oh, come on. Flax, thanks for that. Okay, well, I am going to head out of this cave, and I will see you guys later. Well, because I was so distracted by the rumbling of the drifters and the ominous feeling of the whole cave and my urgency to get home, I forgot to bring the vessel back. I brought home all of this stuff that's in my inventory, but I did not grab the vessel that has all the rest of the loot in it and put it on my back to bring it home. So I'm going to be making another trip there and to collect my bounty. Well, this time I managed to come back with all of my loot, and I actually ended up stopping at a surface copper vein that was did pretty well. I mean, medium chunks of native copper, and these are poor chunks, but there's quite a few of them. So I'm going to get quite a bit of copper from that, and with the tin that I got, I can begin getting into the Bronze Age of things, and that's going to be super exciting. But unfortunately, I don't have any more time left in this episode, so that will have to be next time. Can't wait to see you guys in the next episode. Bye.